Well, the red light goes on. That means it's time to talk. It is Indiana Outdoors Saturday morning. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. What a great day it is, the Indiana Outdoor Show. Hard to believe that we are blowing through May.
Today, we take an exclusive peek behind the microphone at Indiana Outdoors Radio, a staple on the Hoosier outdoor scene for 17 years. We caught up with host Bryan Poynter early on Saturday morning at the Emmis Broadcasting Studios on Monument Circle in Indianapolis as he worked the telephones to interview guests during the hour-long show.
Are you out and about today, or where are you? So that means you're just making sure people are doing their jobs. Just walking around the hall, eating donuts. Nope, we're rolling right through. It's live radio. All right, you ready to go? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It is Saturday morning. It is Indiana Outdoors. I'm visiting with Alex Upchurch, who is with the Eagle Creek Park Foundation. Alex, it's nice to have you back here on Indiana Outdoors. How are you?
Hey, good morning, Brian. Doing great. Thank you.
So you have this dubious distinction of being the president of the Eagle Creek Park Foundation. For those that might not be familiar, let's start with the basics and the fundamentals. What does the foundation do?
Sure. The foundation exists to support, promote, and protect Eagle Creek Park. So we are the friends and users of the park who, want to continue to see that park flourish.
While in the studio taping the show, Bryan turned the tables on Wild Indiana and put us behind the microphone.
It is always fun when we have the opportunity to have an in-studio guest, live and in person, as they say, rather than on the phone. And today is one of those days. Longtime friend and great outdoor colleague, great outdoor communicator, Brent Wheat joins me this morning, and we're going to be visiting with Brent here in the studio very soon. Like real soon, like he's here and he's anxious to go. So we're going to hook him up, make him live, and make the show hum here with him when we come back here in just a few minutes. 3, 2, 1. Well, it is a great Saturday. It's always a great Saturday when we can start it with Indiana Outdoors. And today, always special to have an in-studio guest with me. Longtime friend of Indiana Outdoors is Brent Wheat, who is the proprietor of Wild Indiana, and it's nice to have you here actually in the friendly confines of the Network Indiana studio, and at this early hour it's good to have anybody in the studio, so welcome.
Thank you. It's kind of cool to be in real live radio land now.
You really don't want to know how the sausage is made.
Exactly.
Especially at this early hour, but it is nice to have you with us. And as I said, Brent Wheat from Wild Indiana, you're actually got your recording stuff in here at this early hour. Where's this going, by the way?
Well, so after we get this done, I will do the magic of video editing, and then it will go up to our, like I said, our YouTube channel. So folks will be able to put a face with that golden voice.
See, that's the problem.
After the show was finished, we sat down with Bryan and talked about his accomplishments and why he's still going strong after 17 years. Tell me how Indiana Outdoors Radio got started.
Sometimes I suppose you have to be careful what you ask for. My history started in this studio, in this chair, June of 1999, and I dedicated that first show to my dad, who was such an influence to me, and it was unreal. I'd never been in a studio in my life. Didn't know anything about radio, but I went to a friend and I said, who do I need to talk to down at that radio station? And I got the name and called. You don't know me, I don't know you, but what have you thought about an outdoor radio program? I can't tell you that I had any idea what Indiana Outdoors would become. I have a handshake relationship with Emmis Communications, meaning they have never said you can't do something, you won't do something, you won't talk about this, you can't talk about that. And on this program, I've always designed this program to appeal to a 50 or a 60-year-old person who has no interest in the outdoors, such that it's funny, it's interesting, it's compelling. We don't apologize for carrying guns. We don't apologize for killing animals in the hunting season. We talk real about what we do, but it's not all hook and bullet.
So, 17 years. Why are you still doing it?
It's funny. As I started this, I would bring in my notes, and I'd have stacks of papers, and I would have almost the entire hour program. It's been the same format for 17 years. It's a 1-hour show. And I almost would script what I was going to say. And as that experience and comfort became more and more for me, I loved what I was doing. So I never pre-planned the show much more than about 4 or 5 days before the weekend program airs. And typically what I do is, what would I want to listen to? What would I like to talk about? I've gotten so much more than what I potentially have given to the people that listen. And frankly, I don't know how many people listen every day or every week. And I don't know that it matters, because somebody's out there, and hopefully we've made an impact.